Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM students. I am Dr. Gena Henderson and it is Python Wednesday, yes. And you know we always begin Python Wednesday by telling you which oil we're diffusing. And this morning we're in diffusing Immupower. Immupower. And what it's used is it's used to help build up and strengthen your defense mechanisms. So with all of the viral things and going on, I just want to make sure that I alternate Immupower with these. Okay, so that's what we're diffusing this morning. But we're going to get right into this lesson here. Last week we talked about creating your own assets. So now we're going to zoom in and we were discussing the ball. And we could just basically pull the ball in here and basically have, a ball. And with this ball, it tells us that it's a ball. It gives us the position, the scale of it, and it gives the sprite rendering of it. And also now we can add components to the ball. We can make the ball like a rigid body, meaning that it has a physical sense to it. So we can add a rigid body to it, and we can actually give it some content there, okay? And then we can add, I think that should be enough because that's the physics part of it. And we can do the same thing for the block, the horizontal wall, the paddle, and the vertical wall. So in the game itself, we also can do this for all of my great programmers. We have actually programmed the action of the ball. And here this is done in C sharp. And here we've actually told the ball, that it's going to be afloat, and we've given some dimension here of what the speed should be. So what you could do is you could play with this speed to make the ball and the paddle, where the ball move at a certain speed. And also we basically state that we have this declaration here for the rigid body and a boolean. We have a float. We have some static integers here on the life of the ball. And here we actually start initializing all of our variables. The next set we look at the collision of the paddle with the ball, and what happens. We put it into an if statement of like if the block hits the paddle and what it should do. So all of these things are necessary in order for the ball to move and the ball to actually interact with the paddle. So next week, what we're going to get into next week is we're actually going to go in here and basically build a scene with all of the different assets. And so now you will be able to, how to program it, but you will also know how to use the different access and different sprites and scripts already here, okay? So I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. If there's any infomercials that you missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, Going to Work with Gena. It is Python Wednesday, yes.